Hello everyone, Nanaya Fakoya-Smith here, aka Ajala Nene of Genewa. And we're here for the Tourism Virtual Summit. Today I have a tech guru. He's into the tech stuff side of the tourism. Hello, Michael. How are you?
Good morning, Nene. I'm good, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to our summit.
It's an honor to be here, and being the first one I'm even doing, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I'm feeling cool myself right now. All right, Michael, please tell us more about yourself.
My name is Michael Balogun. I'm the CEO, founder of Tour to Nigeria. I'm an entrepreneur, a Tony Elumelu alumni. I'm a trip advisor, senior contributor with 63,000 on my readers list. And I'm into the tech aspect of tourism, more of, the new data mining and all that has to do with tourism in a very, very big way too.
That's really awesome. That's why I have you on my summit. We're actually launching your summit and a few other people in the technological aspect of tourism. We'll be launching your own interview on World Tourism Day. That's September 27th. And the theme for that is technology transformation in the digital age.
Yeah, that's the theme for this year.
Yeah, so I'm happy to have you here and talking about how tourism and technology actually correlate. Now we're talking about, I know I met you recently and you mentioned something about travel apps and how they can help promote tourism. Please, what are travel apps for those who don't know what these things are?
Basically, I'll start by saying tourism, the industry itself is one of the fastest sectors now adopting technology for the growth. And if you look around you, the 5 stages of travel that Google described as the 5 foundational stages of travel, everything involved in it has to do with an app right now. From your booking platform, like the Jumia, the booking.com, everybody's on all that. Then when you start planning, then you go on an app like TripAdvisor to get about reviews, and it helps you to plan. Then from the experience, the sharing, everything from all the 5 stages of travel has to do with, travel apps. Like you have your Uber for logistics, you have the hotel platforms, everything you have to do now has to do with an app. And basically that is why any sector in travel now has to adopt that part of technology to their business.
Okay, so when you say app, you're saying applications, right? Software applications that you use.
Yes, yeah, that's just a short form app.
Okay.
They should, like the one we're using right now is an app.
Yeah, we're using Zoom, by the way, guys. Zoom.us, awesome platform. All right, so you said something, 5 stages of travel. Please, can you tell us those 5 stages for those of us who don't know, so we can learn from that?
Yeah, like the 5 stages basically are the 5 core platform the old sector is based on, from your booking, the planning. And when you talk about planning, everything has to do with you being online, the need for information, the need for, getting the reviews. Everything has to do online now with the app. And, with 4 billion people on the internet these days, you can't really start sending out e-flyers to everybody. So you have to have a platform that can give access to such information on the go. And what you want to give your traveler is the ease to information. You don't want to start bringing out your iPad on the main road to check for directions and all that. So everything is on the go right now. And thank God to smartphones, because of their geolocation application. You can be where you are, click on the nearest ATM, and it shows you all the ATMs within the mile radius. So when you talk about all those 5 stages, from the booking, the planning, the dreaming, they call it the dreaming stage. Like you see a picture of Obudu Ranch and you start going, we need to get to this place. Where do you get such information? Online. And then when you talk about the experience, people want to take selfies now at maybe a resort they visit, or they want to share with their loved ones when they are on tour. And all these things can be achieved using a travel app easily. And then when you talk about the logistics from the minute you leave your house to the airport, you're talking about Uber, another means of transportation from one end to the other. So everything now is done via these travel apps. Okay, and it brings a new business sense to anybody in the travel sector or hospitality.
Okay, so let me summarize: booking, planning, drilling, experience, and dreaming.
Sharing.
Okay, wait. Booking, planning, drilling, sharing, that's experience, and then logistics.
Yeah. No. The experience and then sharing.
Oh, okay. So that's booking, planning, drilling,
dreaming,
experience
and sharing.
Awesome, got that. So those are the 5 stages of travel. Amazing. Yeah. All right. So our next question is this. Now you've defined what travel apps are. How are travel apps transforming the travel and tourism industry worldwide?
Like globally now, there's the statistics that shows that 75% of travelers want to find information fast, and half of the time it's been done online, right from 1942 when Thomas Cook had the first store. Those days of the flyers, the brochures, downloads, nobody is really doing all that. Now you want to have that information, access it while on the go. You're on the road, you want to get information about the next destination you're going. Assuming you're going to Lekki Conservation, you're coming from the mainland, you're on the Third Mainland Bridge. You can even Google that bridge to find out, oh, this is another iconic, thing in Nigeria, the longest bridge in Africa, 11.8 kilometers. You won't get those ones off the flyers of a travel tour company. So everything you really need now is on the go at your fingertip. So when you look at all that, you can now basically think a travel app is more like your own personal concierge. Anything you need on the go. You want to find the menu of a restaurant before you even get there. You want to make a reservation. Everything is on the go. And then you want to visit somewhere you've never been. You go on TripAdvisor. You read a couple of reviews. And it helps you make that judgment. And that's where the booking and the planning comes in. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. I understand. Try to see me smiling. Because even me, when I want to go somewhere, if I want to go to a restaurant, I don't just, I don't look for a flyer. I go online, and if they have an app, I download it and find out more about what they're doing. So technology has made things easier for even we as individuals, talking of businesses and companies and organizations. So yes, it makes some real good sense. So the next question is, so why is it necessary, right, for the travel and tourism industry in Nigeria to build mobile apps? I know Nigeria, we're doing well technologically, but we still could do better. So the industry, which the tourism industry is still quite relatively new. So why would you advise tourism businesses to actually, and even the industry in general, to actually build mobile apps?
Yeah, tourism is more like a kind of a destination marketing branding. And they say if you're going to look for something, that means that thing must exist. And from our little research in Lagos, to even be precise, now not even Nigeria as a whole, we find out that a lot of people don't have information to where some of these destinations are. I have had a couple of experiences that I call up clients or friends and tell them, do you know there's Omo Resorts here? Do you know there's Lekki Leisure Lake? And they'll be like, God, I don't even know they exist. So if you can't get that information, how do you go about planning or booking anything? So basically with the app, you get to showcase all these things. People in diaspora are trying to come in to the country, expatriate staff coming in. They can even get, first-hand information before they come. On the app, you have something they call in-app calendars. You have, in-app purchase. Then you can put all those destinations on the app. And when you click on them, you can get a little literature just describing, giving out information of what you're looking at, instead of still going online, downloading PDFs and images and all that. So it is like the basic importance of those apps is to give you access to free and fast information on the go. So when you're going to Disney or wherever, and you go on their app, you find out basically everything you need to plan with.
Mm-hmm.
The prices of where you're going. You can do your hotel accommodation via those apps in partnership with all the other sectors surrounded, within that destination. So it makes life easy for any traveler to use. And when you come to a country you don't know, you rely on these apps for directions and for information. You have, emergency numbers. You want currency exchange rate. You have it on such apps. And then something like Uber, you don't even have to be tech savvy to use some of these applications anymore.
Yeah, that's
because all you just do is click and put your data and your information, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So it is really important. Like in some states in America, like Palm Springs, they have a dedicated app just for their tourists. So once you know you're going to Palm Springs, Florida, you just download that app. And like that, imagine if you have an app dedicated just for Lagos State. You won't get lost. And it makes your travel, just
seamless,
easy and stress-free. You don't even have to stop anybody on the road to say, oh, where is the nearest shopping mall? Where is this bank? Everything is at your fingertip.
You said something very important, because someone was suggesting that we should have, what do you call it, like tourist centers in Lagos. Instead of having tourist centers, the government can actually decide to create all these apps for Lagos and other states. So it makes it easier for people who are coming into Nigeria to actually check out places without having to download, like you said, PDFs or go to one website to look for information. But the apps are going to be very, very helpful. So I really hope the government will look into that and actually create an app. At least I know Lagos.
Yeah, you're right.
Industry. So yeah,
you're right. Like if you're coming into Lagos, I would assume that you have a help desk at the airport, and even on your flight with all this in-flight magazine, you have a QR code on the magazine or any marketing material. You scan those codes, it brings up the app, and you download them. So even before you get out of the airport, you're already planning everything. You can get your Uber guy to wait for you. You know when your plane is landing. You're doing your booking from the app to the hotel you're going. So before you don't even need anybody to come pick you up at the airport. Right from your app, you're planning everything. For the next 5 days you're in Nigeria, you're doing all that. So all these things is just the necessary things we need to put in place, not just the help desk. This app will be there anywhere online that you can download. And then you'll come into town, you're not a stranger anymore. You just blend into the society and you're doing your thing.
Yeah, because I know when I travel to, I usually use some apps in other countries that I've never been to, and they've been very, very helpful. I know my friends too say the same thing. So hopefully the government will look into that and do something, especially Lagos, because I know they're very serious with the tourism industry. All right, so the next question is, now give us 5 reasons why tourism business, 5 reasons why tourism businesses should actually have an app to promote their products and services. 5 reasons.
1, access to information. When you have such apps, they can list upcoming events. Okay, like you get this kind of travel app we're working on. You can have dates of events coming up. You have Mobudu this. You have Calabar Carnival coming up, so date, and people can plan ahead. Then when you have that for information, secondly, it helps to book, to plan ahead. 3, it gives you access to information in that state or country, like the emergency numbers, embassy numbers, and all that kind of security stuff. When we talk of security, tourism is one big aspect that deals with security a lot of times. And then the third one, you need to communicate, you need to share. That's the experience part of the app. Like when you have such apps, you are at an event and you want to share with your families and friends through such apps, because they are all linked to one social media platform or the other. You can start streaming and then sharing. And the fourth one, that one is one of my favorite ones. It helps you to plan your itinerary every day. And then getting locations of where you're going. Like, for instance, you go to a different town and you're looking for an ATM machine or whatever, or a bank. And from the click of an app, because of the geotagging and all that, it gives you all those informations around you without even, you know, stopping on the road to ask for directions and all that. Basically, the app itself, the major importance of it is just the access to information on the go.
I like that, access
and the ease of using it and making life of a traveler. Because that is what everybody's looking at for that access. And then you can use it to promote tourism by using the in-app calendars and all that to list all the events and, you know, give information about upcoming events.
Yeah, I like the part that access to information and to make things seamless, because one of the things that people have issues is packaging their own tour. So if apps can make it easy for you to package your own tour, then that would be really awesome.
True.
All right, so
now thank God that apart from the apps, okay, go on.
No, go ahead. Apart from the apps, go ahead.
Like now apart from the usage of the apps, now there are new technologies coming up, like the VR, the AR, like the virtual reality. Now you're digitally transported to a location, and you know it's the new technology with the AR and the VR is making tourism more lucrative now. That you don't have to come all the way from Afghanistan to visit Olumoro. You can virtually have a tour. Like we're virtually having this meeting, and 1,000,001 people are viewing all over the world right now. And it saves costs too.
Yes, it does. If I had to bring everybody together in one place, it will cost money.
Wow.
So this virtual summit is one of the ways out. I mean, if you don't want to host a physical event, guys, please try virtual summit. It's awesome. Then I like the fact you talked about artificial AR. What's full meaning again? Full meaning of AR.
That's augmented reality.
Okay, can you tell us more about that?
Augmented reality.
Can you shed more light on that?
Augmented reality is actually a form of digital travel where you put the physical and lay it on the digital platform. Like when you take your phone and you go on the camera application and you put it against an object, and from that static image, it triggers an application on your phone and you get a video of that static image. So it's like putting the physical on the digital. So like right now, I put my phone to a wall, or like the Kalakuta Museum, which is still static. And then from your own end of the phone, you get a video, a 3D video telling you more about that building, the history and everything that has to do with the Kalakuta Museum. And that's the difference between the virtual reality and the augmented reality. Which, you know, the virtual one, it is basically the one you have to put on the Google headgear, and, you know, you're transported digitally in a 3D environment, viewing and all that. But the augmented reality is far more better when you think of it, because you can't be carrying that Google headgear everywhere you go. But with the virtual reality, from your phone, you can just put it on the walls or on the road you're driving, and you put it out there in front of the Cathedral Church in Marina, and you get to find out histories and videos about how the place used to be in 1942 to the current date. So that one is more advanced and more effective than the VR for me.
Wow, I mean, technology
and it helps you to take on.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's what the world is looking at now. And you know, for virtual reality, they use it medically too, for like terminally ill patients that maybe they can't get them in front of a beach to help them detox. All they do is just put on the Google, the VR headgear, and they transport them, you know, maybe to Miami Beach or Hawaii, just to give them that experience without leaving the hospital bed.
That's so sweet. That's
where the world is going right now with tourism. The AR and the VR are the real thing selling. They help you locate where you're going, and you're getting the 3D video of them.
Yeah, at least I know I have experienced virtual reality, and it's amazing. So I can actually imagine how the augmented reality will be like. I really want to experience that one.
Well, that's what you're doing with your summit right now, because it's virtual, and 1,000,001 people viewing all over the world without even leaving the comfort of their own space. But that's the beauty of it. that you can bring tourism to somebody in China, in Japan, without even stepping out.
Thank you.
That's everybody in the world can just feel what you're doing.
That's true. That's very true. Technology is just a bomb. I mean, it's babe. We won't use the common word. Technology is babe. All right.
We've been playing around with the AI.
With the what?
I think we've been playing around with the AR and VR for a while, and I think by the time it is launched in Nigeria, it is going to change the whole tourism sector. Then you won't have to even go on your Google or any search engine to look for anything, because it's more of like artificial intelligence. You're somewhere near a resort and you get a notification on your smart devices telling you 5 meters away, you have a beach, 10 meters away, there's a cinema. You know, it makes life easier. And then for the business owners, it increases traffic to your business. Because right now, you might just trigger your action like you're going home and your phone tells you 5 meters away, there's a shopping mall. And then you think, oh, why wait to get to my own area to use that shopping mall when I have one 5 meters away? And then it triggers that action for you to change your direction.
Very true. Very, very true. All right. So I know you mentioned you guys are doing something, your company, you're creating a travel app. Can you please tell us more about it here?
Yeah, we're almost at the last stage of the app. We've done it once. We have one on our Google Play Store, which I developed 5 years ago. But thank God I didn't launch it because, you know, technology has been evolving. And now we are trying to tweak it to now add the augmented reality to it.
Okay.
And by the time you have that app, everything about tourism in Nigeria will be at your fingertips. And then what we're going to do with the app, apparently, to create employment for all tour operators. And then you won't have to even look for tourists again. Your app, when you are on our app now and you sign up on that app, when you go to like Ibadan or Ondo and you're looking for a tour guide, all you have to just do is click on our app and it shows you all the tour operators within that region. And then we send a push notification to the tour operators, and it depends on them. If you want to pick up the job, you click accept, and then you have a two-way communication with the client. So like that, we're providing employment, we're helping out with the tourism sector, and then helping the business owners as well to direct traffic to their facilities and all that.
That's really nice.
At the end of the day, everybody's happy. We are happy.
Yes, yes. So everybody's happy, and that's what I love about the tourism industry. Everybody can work together to promote it, no matter what you're doing. So that's the beauty of the industry. Now, the last question I have to ask you.
We are praying.
Yeah, go ahead. We're praying.
I said we are praying that the federal government, the Lagos State government, will partner with us on this journey, and we can all do it together.
Exactly.
It's going to be very big. We can't do it alone.
Oh yes, you can't do it alone. We can't. Even this summit I'm doing, I'm working with all of you to promote Nigeria. That's the whole. That's like I'll keep saying, collaboration is like the best thing ever in this industry.
And I have to give it to you. I have to give it to you, the endorsements.
Thank you. I love what you're doing.
From United Nations Water, I'm really proud of you.
Woohoo! Thank you so much.
That's a big leap.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. So, the last question. Now, please tell us about your company, Tour to Nigeria.
Tour to Nigeria is an online tour packaging company. And basically, we set it up, me and my co-founder, not, well, for profit reasons, for profit making and all that. But I found out like a lot of times people think tourism, holidaying abroad, vacation is just for the rich and the famous. So when we set up Tour to Nigeria, we were looking first at the low-income earners, the family of 5, a school teacher, And like we can tell you with a budget of 60K, you should be able to visit some lovely destinations in Nigeria without breaking your bank or going to rob a bank and all that. Earners for our business, like everybody should be able to afford a decent holiday, not just go to ShopRite and think that's, somewhere to go for your holiday or vacation with the kids. You can still go to some places and have a quality and decent time with your family. And for us, because we are just inbound business, we don't do any tours outside Nigeria. Okay. We promote only tourism within Nigeria. That's why we're taught to Nigeria.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. I like the idea that it's for also people that are not rich. Because I think that's the problem. People think that when you're traveling, if you're a traveler, you must have plenty of money. But it's not.
You have to be rich.
Not really. So if you plan well and you budget well, you actually have a beautiful experience in Nigeria. So thanks for that initiative and that platform. At least you're giving an opportunity for the average Nigerian. So that's really nice.
Thank you very much.
All right, Michael. Thank you so much. Thanks for being on our platform and shedding light on augmented reality and virtual reality and apps.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for being with us, and we appreciate it. All right, then. Have a lovely day. Take care. Bye.
I'm honored to be here. Bye.
Bye-bye.